Boston Demons are back in action as we move into the month of July. Once again, they'll face their newest regional opponents as the Maine Cats return to Boston. The Cats and the D's, Episode 3, coming up next on Stateside Footy. We're on location again at Moakley Park in Boston, where today the Boston Demons will play another New England AFL match against the Maine Cats. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stateside Footy. Alongside camera people Stacey Robert and John Cimino, I'm Bill Robert, and today we bring you another match between one of the oldest teams in the U.S.A. AFL and one of the newest. And it goes off, and here we go. We've got action, and it's taken out of the ruck right now. That's Jeremy Hum. He's able to pick up the crumbs. Runs around now, gets around Will Calvert-Jones, and then handballs it off. And the Cats are moving with it right now. Back over, and it goes there to Dan O'Connell. O'Connell gets dispossessed. Ari Jonik now kicks it up the corner, looking for, not quite getting it to James Johnson as it lands right in front of him. And Hum's got it now. Hum running around Johnston. He's able to get some room, get it to the boot, and falls just in front of his intended target. But it moves up, and that's Nick Parker with it along the boundary right now. Bunch of players going for it along the boundary. And coming back now, Demons looking to move with it. And here we go, Boston on the move. And it skips and hops and doesn't really get to anybody. Bunch of players going for the crumbs there, and now it comes out, and it's in Cat hands. Hum has it now, handballs it off, and Parker's got it now. Parker gets wrapped up by Jonik, but he's able to get the handball off. Tries to move it in, tries to get it to DeVoe. But I think O'Connell's going to be there first, and then he's going to skip, and question is it just hopped over, but okay, it didn't go off the foot out on the full, so as a result, it's going to be a boundary throw-in. Thrown in, and knocked aside. Hum's got it now. Hum kicks towards the sticks. Ball is on a roll, and it's still rolling, and let's see. Oh, it looks like it just went short. But the Maine Cats. Actually, let's see, the kick rolled out actually before it even hit the goal, so still no score yet on the board, and it's tossed in the boundary throw-in from the pocket, and it's taken out there by O'Connell. O'Connell handballs back to one of his teammates, and it's loose once again. O'Connell trying to get it back up, handballs off. It's picked off by one of the Demons who can't really move with it. He's got it now. As Tommy Ivester handballs it to Ari Jonik. Jonik moving now and kind of ski jumps the kick, and that's going to be out on the full, it looks like. Or is it? No, it stays in play, actually. And here we go. Handballing it forward there. That's Alex Beliveau for the Cats. And, oh, it's intercepted there. Nice pick off by Ivester. He can't really handball it cleanly, though. And here they come once again. Handball goes out and goes over everybody, and they can't get it to Parker in time. Handball back. Jeff Hampshire has it now, and he kicks it ahead, but it's going to go right to, actually, it's tipped. Nice job there by bent the verge for the Demons, but once again, as a battle for it. And the Cats right now are pressing, and here we go. Handball, oh, that is knocked aside, and it looks like the Verge will get to it first. Indeed, he does. Handball goes off and goes up ahead, and running with it now, handballing it off. I believe that was Calvert-Jones. Going for it now, that's number 10 there. That's Colin Smith. Gets it to Jeff Hampshire now, and winds up going down, and it'll be tossed up by the umpire. Actually, I'm sorry, no, it won't. It'll be a free kick. Free kick to the Cats. And nice kick up looking for a target. It's just going to skip, and it's going to hop, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Still a good result for the Cats, as it is a boundary throw-in deep in their attacking territory. Just into this first quarter of action here between the Boston Demons and the Maine Cats here on a Saturday morning, actually, at Moakley Park in South Boston as the throw-in comes out once again. Hit forward by Hampshire, and that's going to go roll out, and it'll be another boundary throw-in. The D's and the Cats. And he comes out of the ruck once again. Hampshire taps it out, tries to hit out to advantage. Calvert-Jones had it for a second, then got dispossessed. Trying to pick it up there is O'Connell. He's got it now. O'Connell wrapped up, and he's able to get the handball off. Ari Jonik is there first, and he's just going to kick it up the corner. And almost marked by Johnson, but then it's picked off. And getting it there, I believe that's Dave. That might be his first possession, and that's a goal. Nicely kicked there. Yeah, unhook. Yeah, go. Yeah. And he comes out now, and Hampshire knocks it out to advantage, taken there by Tommy Ivester. Handballs it back, and here we go. Kick goes up now, and looking for, getting his man, that's a mark. Johnston has it now. Johnston kicks it forward, and it's tailing off, and it's bending out, and it's going to skip out, and is that, it looks like out on the full, they're saying. So the Demons moving it quickly down the ground. But then it is kicked out on the full. And it's blocked in front. He gets the kick back, though, and he's dispossessed. That's holding the ball. And that's an opportunity for the Demons in close. I believe the tackle was made by Stretch Newton. So he's got the free kick. Within range, it's just a bit of a tight angle. Can he either kick one straight or bend it through? And the Demons could level this really quickly. Newton takes his run up, takes his kick, bends it in, and it looks to be marked right before. Or is it? No, he's got it. It's actually, yeah, it was marked. So a nice mark right in front of the goal to stop that one. And now the Cats are on the run. Here we go. He's got it. And he kicks. Oh, he's dispossessed. And the Demons get it back. He was just about to kick for goal. Got caught from behind by one of the Deans. He got run down and then dispossessed. And now with it, that's the number 5 there, which is Newton once again, who just had the kick. And he gets kicked looking for Johnston. It's intercepted, though. And with it now, that's Hum. Jeremy Hum kicks it up the boundary. He's got his man. Oh, he drops it, though, but he's still got the free kick. And goes over everyone, goes through everyone, too. And there we go, picking it up there. That's Beliveau. Gets it over to DeVoe. DeVoe gets it to the boot, and where's that going to land? I believe that's going to skip right out. It's going to be another boundary throw-in as it falls just short. And actually, I'm sorry, that did go out on the full, so it's kicked in as a free kick. And here we go with it now. That's Courtney Hayes. Courtney kicks it ahead, looking for, not quite getting it to number 41, who's Bob. Cats pick it up first, and they handball it out, and they look to turn it back into attack again. Kick rolling up the corridor, going through the hands of Beliveau, and here we go. Oh, they can't get it back to Beliveau. That was Jeremy Hum. He's got it now off the handball from Beliveau. Hum kicks it across, looking for, not quite getting a target there. However, it takes a weird bounce, and getting it there is Will Calvert-Jones for the Demons. Calvert-Jones kicking up, looking for Newton, and Newton gets the hands up, but just can't corral that one. And looks like Hum's going to get to it, pick up the crumbs, get it off the ground, and come up the far boundary. He takes a running bounce, and another running bounce, and he's just going to line it up right now. Perfect. He's got his man. And they kick, looking for, and getting the mark. In close, that's Dan O'Connell. It's a bit of an angle there. Is he going to try a centering ball, or is he going to go for it? Trying to get some players lined up in front. Got some time here. And it's going to be high. It's going to be in the middle of the pack. And it's knocked down by Hampshire. Almost picked up there and kicked toward the goals. And Belivo's kicked the point. So it's 1-1-7 now. And it's the kick-in taken by Hayes. Over to Calvert-Jones, who marks it and just keeps on going. He takes a running bounce, and he is off. Kicks it now up toward the sticks, and it's marked. James Johnston there. It's quite a ways there. John Newton in tight, looking for a close mark. And Johnston gets it to the boot. And that's got some distance. It's going a little wide, and it goes to ground. Cats pick it up, and they're able to kick it out. Nobody but Demons there, though, right now. Oh, he picks it up. There's one Cat that went between the 3 Demons, and he gets it now. And there's going to be a race for the ball. Courtney Hayes picks it up, not cleanly, and he just knocks it on ahead for Ari Jonik. Jonik now moving ahead, and it is marked by Hampshire. Gets that big, tall frame up there and pulls that one down. And it's just going to stop for a second, get some numbers in front. And that's a big, booming kick, and it's going to go through everybody. And that's a goal. Hampshire with a big goal there. And the Demons are on the board now. Score stands 1-1-7 for the Maine Cats. 1 straight 6 for the Boston Demons. And they'll bring it back up to center. And they will ball it up again. O'Connell coming off for a spell. Coming in for him is Nick Parker. And actually 15's coming in on both sides as the Verge comes in and Johnston comes out. And it comes out of the ruck now. Cats get it. However, they can't field it cleanly. And, neither can Ivester. And Hum gets it out. And it's a loose one now. And actually, that's Hum right there. Hum has it. Oh, that is smothered. Nice smother there. That's a nice job there by Colin Smith. And the kick goes up. Ivester, easy mark, and he's just going to play on. Takes a running bounce. Looking for numbers up front. Takes another running bounce. Kicks it in toward the goals. That looks like that's going to be straight. That's a goal. Actually, was it? Didn't make it in time. No, it was touched. It was touched. It was touched. I thought it, actually. Yeah, they're taking the kick in. I wasn't sure. I thought it had the distance, but nope. It was touched, so that's a behind two. So right now scores a level, 1-1-7, 1-1-7. And a kick attempt there smothered, and it winds up going out of bounds. And it's out of bounds on the full, actually, against the Cats. So Ari Jonik will get the free kick. Jonik, far boundary. Kicks one in, looking for, not quite getting his man. Picked up now. That's, I believe that was, actually, nice job moving it out there. The Cats trying to get it out of danger. And it's going to go just roll out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Cats fortunate that deliberate wasn't paid on that one. Comes out now and taken. And one of the Cats kicked it up, but then Courtney Hayes marks it. The intercept marked for the Demons, and he's going to bring it right back, and it's going to go over Hampshire's head, and it looks like that's going to be out on the full, and that'll result in a free kick for the Maine Cats. Or will it? Nope. Oh, yes, it will, actually. Free kick. Free kick for the Cats. After that kick went out on the full, and kicks now. It looks like it could be Newton getting there. Actually, oh, my goodness, here we go. The Cats get it, and, intercept mark there, Courtney Hayes. Couple of really key marks from him so far in defense for the Demons. And it's kicked up, looking for getting Jeff Hampshire. Hampshire gets taken down there, and he stops. He will not play on. And he just belts it up there, looking for, not quite getting his man, although Hum can't cleanly mark it either. One of the Demons trying to pick it up off the ground. He is being heavily harassed, and just going to be tied up. Umpire will call my ball, and then he will ball it up. Latter stages of the first quarter. Right now the scores are level, 1-1-7 apiece between the Maine Cats and the Boston Demons. Taken out, and that is smothered, and Ivester has it now. He kicks it toward the goals, and it will be marked by Jeremy Hum. Hum kicks it wide. It'll be a race for the ball or the boundary. Stays in play. I'm sorry, that's Hum with it now. Hum has it. Kicks it up to the side, looking for, not quite getting his man. Goes past Hampshire. There's a race for it, and getting in there as well is Beliveau. Beliveau brought to ground. He'll get right back up. Parker kicks it in toward the goals, and that's going to skip, and that's going to be just a little bit wide. But another scoring shot for the Maine Cats, and they lead once again. And now it's 1-2-8 for the Maine Cats, and 1-1-7 for the Boston Demons. Courtney Hayes taking the kick in from his own back goal square, and he'll go for the far boundary. However, almost marked by Hampshire, but it's loose, and one of the Cats has it now. He gets around the tackle momentarily. Actually, he got the handball off, it looks like. And now, here we go. The Cats outrunning a tackle, and that's going to skip, and that's going to roll out of bounds before the boundary. So that's going to be another boundary throw-in. Still a good result for the Cats, though, if that is indeed a boundary throw-in. I see the umpire is going for it now. I wasn't sure because Hayes went back to get it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a free kick or not. But nope, just rolled out of bounds, which means it'll be a boundary throw-in for the Cats deep in their attacking territory. And it's taken there, handballed off, and it goes back to Jeremy Hum. Hum calling a player to meet him. Here we go. I believe that's That's Patty there with it now. And he's just going to put the boot to it. Nice big kick. Hayes in there once again. He can't mark it. And they get it to a loose boot. And I believe Jonick got a hold on it. Jonick might have gotten a hand on it or something, but it's another behind. But the Cats, right now they lead 139 to 117. And it goes over everyone, even over Newton, but he's able to get it now. And actually, a couple of players. Hang on. Okay, that's a whistle, and we do have quarter time. So there we are. 1 quarter is in the books, and the score right now stands. The Maine Cats, 1 goal, 3 behind, 9 points. And the Boston Demons, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 points. Coming up next, second quarter action, and we'll bring it to you right here on Stateside Footy. Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback. Well, there are some scoring shots in the first quarter. Only 1 goal for each club as the score stands right now, 9-7 in favor of the Maine Cats. Will Langdon had the lone goal for the Maine Cats. Jeff Hampshire with the lone major score for the Boston Demons. Getting ready to start the proceedings for the second quarter of play. And Lee, the umpire, about to toss it up. Here we go. And the Rucks will go to work. And it's tapped out by Hampshire to advantage. And then he actually gets it back forward. And now it's handballed, and it goes from Hum to a teammate, back to Hum. Hum has it now, finally sits for him, and he gets around the verge and kicks it into a pack and goes over everybody. And there's a race for it now at the far boundary. It's going to be picked up by nobody. Actually, Calvert Jones almost had a beat on it, but then they ran out of room as the boundary line came up. So it's just going to be a boundary throw-in for the Cats and the Demons. As they get set to toss it back up, and here we go. Hit out, and kicked out there. Demons tried to get it. It was smothered. Another kick comes out. Nobody but Cats there. However, it's taken, and here we go. And Newton just kicks it forward, and it's going to skip. It's going to roll. How far is it going to go? That's a goal! And the man they call Stretch has just put the Demons in the front. That's a long kick. It just kept rolling and rolling. It was like the Energizer Bunny kick. It just kept going and going and going. And in this case, kept on going and going and going. So now 2-1-13 for the Boston Demons. 1-3-9 for the Maine Cats. And once again, Newton trying to get up there to get it. Cats have it now with it there. That's Beliveau. Goes out and gets handballed ahead. Far boundary. Cats with it now, and nice little move there. He kicks it up the far boundary, and it is going to be intercept marked there. And it'll be brought back. Kicked over now, and Hayes has it now. Hayes looking for the verge. Bounces into the hands of Jeremy Hum. He sells a bit of candy, and then just kicks a little grubber up. And it will not sit for him, though. And Newton trying to knock it onto a teammate. Gets it to the verge, and we've got a whistle. And the free kick given to Stretch Newton. He's trying to set up some targets deep. Newton there with it now. Oh, right in. That sounded like it had to avert. And then he gets tackled and dispossessed. Open ball. Who's going to get there first? It'll be the Cats. And with it there, it's Beliveau. Gets around the tackle. And, his kick is smothered. Knocked out of bounds by Courtney Hayes. And it'll be a throw-in on the near boundary. Nice bit of play there. The first kick smothered, and Newton tried to get up and run with it. He got tackled, and then the Cats tried to come back with it, and Hayes came in there. Another key effort there in defense for Courtney Hayes, who's already made a few this early into the game. Coming out now and goes out and trying to get it there is O'Connell. Gets handballed out by Hayes and gets right, bounces off of the verge and tipped up by Hayes. Hayes has it now, and he tries to handball it, and he gets actually past Parker, and then it goes out, and Johnston trying to get in there. A bunch of players trying to get it. Picked up now and kicked toward the sticks, and that's going to roll, and that won't make it all the way. The kick there by Bob, number 41, and trying to get it out now. That is the Cats, and it falls between a couple of Cats. He's able to pick it up now, and then handball it off to Jeremy Hum. Hum gets wiped out, but he didn't have possession of the ball. So that'll be a free kick. He tried to pick it up, but it just wouldn't sit for him. So then he got wiped out, and Hum kicks it now, looking for and getting Parker. Parker. Nice kick. However, it looks like it'll be picked off, and indeed it will. Will Calvert-Jones with it now, and he is dispossessed. He's able to get the handball off, though, and he picks it up. Picks up his own crumbs, and then just gets a little kick out to Ivester. Long enough, they pay the mark. And then Ivester kicks it in once again toward the goals, and Newton will get it now, and Newton will kick his... Actually, was it touched? Let's see. No, it was not touched. And they're considering that a goal. So Stretch Newton is second major score in a row. And the score for the Demons keeps going up. Contrary to the law that bears Newton's name. Coming out now and once again tapped out. Trying to get it there was Beliveau, but then it's kicked ahead Courtney Hayes for the Demons. And, in the pack, nobody can get a clean mark. And Hum dispossessed. Hum gets it back. Hum looking for space, trying to get around Newton. He just kicks it up the far boundary. And is that going to stay in play? Yes, it is. Takes a hop and winds up in the hands of Jeff Hampshire, but then he's dispossessed. A couple of players going to ground. The ball is loose, and it's taken there. And a handball to head, and picked off almost by Ari Jonik. He can't get it to sit for him, but he's able to shepherd his opponent off the ball, and the Demons move it back through, although dispossessed there was Will Calvert-Jones. A couple of players going for it. Now the Cats move it ahead, but they have no numbers. Back there right now, nothing but Demons jumpers, as it's Ari Jonik. Jonik kicks it up to the near boundary, and it's going to take a hop and wind up in the hands of John Newton. Newton now kicks it ahead, and it's going to go, and it's blocked there by Jeremy Hum, but then chipped ahead a little bit there by Colin Smith. And let's see. Colin still working on it. Hampshire has it now. He's wrapped up. He loses the ball. Handball over to another Cat, and with it there now that's Beliveau. Beliveau handballs back and gets it to Parker. And Parker back to Beliveau. Nice job hanging on to that ball by Beliveau. And then he kicks it up, and that's going to be out on the full. So it'll be a free kick for the Demons. So some good efforts there from the Cats, but in the end it goes all for naught because the Demons are going to be able to kick it right back into their attacking zone. Actually, they're just going to kick it back and get it to Ivester. Ivester handballs off to Calvert-Jones. And he's just going to spear it ahead, looking for not quite getting Bob. And then it's going to be picked up and kicked ahead. And let's see, we got a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for the Demons. Just going to handball it off. Calvert-Jones with it. He takes a running bounce. He's going to get it to the boot now. That's a high kick, and almost marked there. It's going to be tapped and kicked through. One of the best assists that John Newton will ever have. He just couldn't, he knocked it down, but it was right in front of the goals. Newton just got the boot to it. So right now, John Newton stretching out the score for the Boston Demons. 4-1-25 now for the Bostonians. And 1-3-9 for the Cats from Maine. And tapped out. Ivester in the ruck now. He gets it to Newton. Newton just kicks a high ball. And, that gets lost in the sun. And trying to get it now. There we go. That's that's Colin Smith with it. And he's going to kick a goal. And now it's 5-1-31 for the Demons. And the Cats had an early lead. Then the Demons tied it up, and then they jumped out to another lead in the first quarter. But here, seems to all be going pear-shaped for the team from Maine. As the Demons once again get it out. As Courtney Hayes, two things come off the boot. One was the ball, the other one was the boot. And that looks like that's going to be a minor score. And it's going to be a behind. So it'll be now 5-2-32. And Nick Parker will take the kick in from his own back goal scorer. That's a nice long kick. Almost a nice mark, too, but collision. Couple of players there. And, Beliveau got it to the boot just before he got ripped down. And it's coming out now. And here we go. The Cats are on the move. Kicking it toward the sticks. And it's going to go through. And let's see. I believe that's going to be a behind. So that is a behind. But more importantly, it's the first point of the quarter for the Maine Cats. Maybe they can get some momentum now. Maybe work on a 7-point play. As the Demons take the kick in from their own back goal square. And that's going to be, it looks like out on the full. Or is it? No, I'm sorry, it skipped out. Just going to be a boundary throw in. Or, no, I'm sorry, it's the, I thought it was out on the full. Yeah, the Maine player has the ball now. The way the umpire had it, I wasn't sure, but here we go. Kick for the Cats, and they're just going to put one up. That's a high kick, and it's knocked away. And Hayes, Hayes getting in there and wrapping up the play, but then he's slow getting up. Hopefully he's okay. And let's see, we've got the play out at the center of the ground. It looks to be out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw in. Just have to double check on Courtney Hayes. See how he's doing. Because with the numbers here today, we're basically, I believe we're 9 on 9 plus 1 interchange. So if they lose Hayes, that means they lose the interchange player. And in fact, they're ushering Courtney Hayes off the ground now. And there's actually a stoppage in play as they're doing a substitution. And Hayes is coming off, I believe, well, if nothing else, I believe it's the blood rule right now. He took a nasty knock there. And it looks like they're going to be getting out the medic kit. Put some ice on that. And it gets put in toward the goals now and goes to ground. Cats just trying to get to it. Demons trying to get it out of danger. And nobody can get a clean kick on it right now. The ball is bouncing. It goes out of bounds. A couple more players hit the dirt. Everyone gets back up. And once again, here's the throw in. Hit out by Ivester. And the Cats, they had one Cats player who almost had it. He was right over the ball, but then he got pushed off the ball. With it now is Ivester. He handballs it off. Looking for Johnson. It's intercepted. And let's see. There was a whistle. And I believe they're gonna call that ball. Or is it going to be high? I believe it's going to be high. So the Cats have a free kick. That's O'Connell. He got wrapped up in a tackle, but I believe they caught him high, so they're issuing the free kick. O'Connell. And that kick is high, and it's going to be, that's a goal. And now it's 2-4-16. And the Cats have gotten their first major score of the quarter. The goal going to number 15, Dan O'Connell. And they'll bring it back up to center now. Most of the way through the second quarter. And right now, we've got the Cats coming back, trying to do something here. And they're going to try and move it up ahead once again. And Jeremy Hum has it now. He tries to handball it off, and the ball is loose. Picked up by, he almost had it. He's got it now. That's O'Connell. He just kicked the goal. He's got it right now. And he gets out of the tackle with Newton. And Newton's going to get a free kick. As O'Connell gets pinged, that's ball. Or improper disposal. But either way, Newton's got the free kick, and he just belts it towards Hampshire. It's going to take a hop. It won't sit for him, though. Jonik has it now. Jonik kicks it towards the sticks, and that's going to go well wide. Was that a point, or did that go out on the full? No, that was a point. That was a point for Jonik. And now Parker takes the kick in. So 33 right now for the Demons. That is a huge kick. Who's going to get there first? Ivester doesn't get the intercept mark. And he's got to be competing now with Mark DeVoe. He's able to get it off, though, over the head of Calvert-Jones. Calvert-Jones is able to get it back, though. It does sit for him finally. And he kicks it up now, looking for and getting Jeff Hamstar right up the middle. Right up the guts. Hampshire, once again, looking to line up some targets, get some numbers in front. And he gets that kick up, and it's going to go near, and that's going to be, did that land? In or out? Not sure if that came pretty close to the boundary. But it looks like the umpire's going for it, so it must have just landed inside the boundary and then skipped out. So it won't be on the full free kick. It'll be a boundary throw-in, and it's hit out by Hampshire. But then the Cats pick it up, and Hum's got it now. Hum handballs it over, and here come the Cats on the move once again. Kick up the far boundary, goes over everybody, and now there's a race for it. It looks like Johnson will get there first, and he's got it now. And just spears one up, looking for, not quite getting his man. However, winds up in another set of Demon hands. Nice backup there. And Ivester has it now, once again, up the corridor. Is he just going to, actually handballs it off, and it goes over Newton, though. He's going to try and give it to Newton. He's actually done a nice job keeping it in. Still in. But then it goes across the face of goal. And the Cats have it now. Kicked up the boundary and marked. And the Cats are on the move right now. They trail 33-16. And that mark is taken. That is Alex Beliveau. He plays on. Sells a little bit of candy and then is able to get it to the boot. And gets it right to Mark DeVoe. So DeVoe, with a possibility of a scoring shot here, is just going to get onto it and kick it straight. And the umpire just correcting his line. And that's a long kick. That looks to be straight. That looks to be a goal. It was a point. Okay, I thought it was a goal, but it turned out to be a point. And so there we are. And that's the whistle for halftime. We are at halftime now. And the score at the end of 2. The Boston Demons, 5 goals, 3 behind, 33 points. And the Maine Cats, 2 goals, 5 behind, 17 points. We've got the long break coming up next, and then after that, we'll be back with more action. You're watching Stateside Footy. Well, at the half, the Boston Demons start to break off to a little bit more of a lead. They lead by a couple of kicks right now. And for the Demons right now, John Newton has 3. Colin Smith also added 1 in that second quarter. Dan O'Connell with the lone goal for the Maine Cats in that second quarter. Third quarter about to start here, and a lot of action so far between these two clubs. Right now, the score stands at halftime. The home club, the Demons, 5-3-33. And the visiting team, the Maine Cats, 2 goals, 5 behind, and 17 points. Goals so far for the Maine Cats. We got 2. One scored in the first quarter by Will Langdon, and Dan O'Connell picked one up in the second. And right now, the scoring for the Boston Demons, Jeff Hampshire's got a goal. Colin Smith has a goal. The big news right now is Stretch Newton, John Newton, with 3 goals for the Demons as it comes out of the ruck and winds up in the hands of the Cats. Cats, nice bit of selling the candy there. But he's taken from behind. And Will Calvert-Jones will get the free kick. That'll be ball. And Calvert-Jones gets the reward for the tackle. He kicks it up now looking for, actually goes over everybody's head, and it's going to go up to the far boundary. Giving chase there is Colin Smith. We just mentioned he kicked the goal. In fact, he's kicked the last goal. As it does go out of bounds, we'll have a boundary throw in. Good result for the Demons, though, as it is in their right forward pocket. As it comes out now, and Nick Parker gets it over to Jeremy Hum. And here we go. Big kick up the middle there. Nice job there by Dan O'Connell. I'm sorry, that's O'Connell. I believe, actually, let's see. Oh, boy. Nice job there. Oh, boy. Knocked off the ball. That was a bit of a shepherd there on James Johnston. The kick winds up going to Jeff Hampshire, and he gets the free kick there, takes the mark. And he will just spear a small kick, and it's going to hop and go right in front, and it's a race for it now. A couple of players crashing after it. And he handballs it off to Calvert-Jones. That was Colin Smith with it there. And Calvert-Jones has it down. Kicks it in the middle. Almost intercept mark there. But then Newton actually knocks it over to Ivester. Ivester handballs off to Hampshire. Hampshire, he sprays it wide. And that's going to be skipping out. And still a good result for the Demons, as it will result in a Boundary throw-in, still in their right forward pocket. So the Cats trying to move it out. The Demons trying to move it back. Hampshire with a chance for a shot on goal, just sprayed it wide. And goes up now. And tapped to ground. Demons there. Newton handballs it. Kick goes over to Ivester. Ivester kicks that looks like a behind. That's a behind. First point of the second half, and it goes to the Boston Demons. And now it's 5-4-34. And Jeremy Hum kicks it out. Right into the hands of Calvert-Jones. And he kicks it back in toward goal, and that looks pretty straight. That's going to be a goal. Will Calvert-Jones with the goal there. And now it's 6-4-40 for the Demons. And the Cats right now on 2-5-17. Now keep in mind, obviously this being the Maine Cats' third league game, they also had some action in the regional tournaments a couple of weeks ago. But in the first two games we've seen between them and the Demons have had a margin of over 100 points. So if they could keep this a tight game, even if they don't get the win, this could still be a big step forward for the Maine Cats as it gets kicked down. And here we go. They've got one in, a man in alone. Oh, and he sprays it wide, and it looks like it's going to be just inside. But that'll be a point for the Maine Cats, so now 2-6-18. So now they've got two majors and a major's worth of minors as the kick-in finds its way to James Johnson from Ari Jonik. And he kicks it up now on the wing, and it's marked by Ivester, who's going to play on. Tommy Ivester gets it to the boot, looking for Newton. Newton's got it. Newton's right there. Prime position for a scoring shot. And the man they call Stretch, looking to stretch the margin even more. And looks like it went wide. It did go wide. It was sprayed a little bit there. So now 6-5-41 in favor of the Bostonians. And Nick Parker getting ready to take the kick in from his own back goal square, and he's got it. Gets it out on the side there. And kick going to the center of the ground. A pack is forming. Oh, almost a Specky there. But now with it, here we go. Here's O'Connell. O'Connell. Oh, boy, he just totally missed that one. And now Jonik does not miss. It goes right through the hands of the Verge, though. But the Demons do have it. It's kicked in toward the goals, and it's going to, oh, it takes a weird bounce, and it's going to bounce back. And the Cats will get it. And they'll bring it right out. And here we go. Kicked up high, looking for. Oh, it goes right through the hands of O'Connell. And it's kicked toward the goals. And let's see. Oh, looking for one of the Cats players there. It didn't quite sit for him. And the ball is just going to go out, and I believe it's going to be a boundary throw-in. So it'll be right in the Cats' left forward pocket. Coming through here. And O'Connell tries to knock it out. And with it there. Actually, Belivo's trying to get it now. Calvert-Jones wins the race. And he gets it off just before he's tackled. And it sits for Ivester. Oh, he juggles it and can't quite get a hold of it. He is wrapped up by Parker now. And he still gets it, but then he goes to ground. And Parker's got it. He tries to handball it out. That's taken away by Smith. Smith now tries to kick it around Hum. Goes to Hampshire now. It won't sit for him. He's got to go down and pick it up. He can't pick it up. And now with it is Beliveau. Beliveau gets it to the boot looking for O'Connell. O'Connell's marked it. And he's just instructed there, don't bother playing on. Just go back and take your shot. So Dan O'Connell, who's got a goal already, has a chance for a second major. Takes one step, kicks it up, and that's going to be out, and it'll skip out. Kind of smacked the ball there. And let's see, it looks like... Is there going to? Yeah, there's going to be an umpire there, so that'll be a boundary throw-in. I didn't think it landed out on the full, and it did not. So it'll be a boundary throw-in. Oh, man, Cats jumping over, looking to get it. But then the Demons get it away, and it rolls up the far boundary, and Jeremy Hum giving chase, but John Newton will get there first, and he just kicks a line drive. It's going to take a hop. Will almost wind up in Cat hands. The Demons have it, though. Here we go. The verge with a kick. Oh, and he missed. In there close. Nobody by him, and he missed. He sprayed it left. So what could have been a huge killer there winds up just being an inconvenience of sorts. 6:42 now for the Demons. 2:18 for the Cats as the kick in is taken. It is marked, and he's going to play. Actually, no, he didn't play. I thought he was going to play on, but he stopped his momentum. And he's going to put it over, but it's going to wind up in the hands of Will Calvert-Jones. Calvert-Jones will just spear it ahead, right to Ivester. Ivester takes the mark, and he'll just go back and take his kick. Cats player making sure he gets back over the mark. As it goes in now, looking for, oh, it's tipped, and Newton has it now. Newton kicks it in, and that's a goal, but then he's taken down. Actually, was that a goal? It looked like it. Once again from here, no, they are kicking it back to the middle of the ground, so there we go. So John Newton with another goal there. And before we said that the Cats had dodged a bullet when that kick went wide. That kick did not go wide, and it's John Newton's fourth goal of the day. And it comes back out to center, and once again, Hampshire hits out to advantage where Calvert-Jones kicks it now out toward the far boundary, but can't be fielded cleanly by John Newton. So as a result, that means that they're going to have a boundary throw-in. Latter stages of the third quarter, and right now the score stands 48-18 in favor of the Boston Demons. And going back to what I'd said before, that if this doesn't wind up being a 100-point deficit like the first two games, this could be a kind of a point to build on for the Cats. But keep in mind, this is only a 15-minute game as far as 15 minutes per quarter. Oh, it's bending. It's a goal! Second goal of the game there for Will Langdon. Wasn't sure where that one was headed, but he did get it to the boot, and then it hooked through. And now 3-6-24. So the Demons punch one up quick, but so do the Cats. But what I was mentioning here is the last two games have been 20-minute halves, 20-minute quarters rather, so 4 20-minute quarters. So far we're doing 15-minute quarters because it's a little warmer out today, so you probably won't have that kind of scoring and the kind of deficit like I had mentioned before. But still, the fact that they are hanging tough, and that's a whistle. And let's see, a whistle. Free kick being awarded to nobody. It's just going to be picked up. It's going to be tossed back up by the umpire. And hit out right to Calvert-Jones. Calvert-Jones puts one up, and oh my God, right there. And it's Newton once again, and he's just going to take it. And Newton has kicked a bag of 5. So John Newton must be the jumper number. Today he's wearing number 5, and he just kicked goal number 5. So he's definitely the leading scorer for the Demons. He's got 5 goals. Calvert-Jones has 1. Colin Smith has 1. Jeff Hampshire has 1. For the Maine Cats, 1 goal to Dan O'Connell and 2 goals to Will Langdon. As they bring it back up, Hampshire trying to hit it out to advantage once again, and Calvert-Jones does get it, but as soon as he gets it, he's wrapped up by a couple of players. Parker and someone else there. And it'll be tossed up once again. Hit out and picked up by the Cats momentarily, and handball to Hum and then back, and here we go. Cats on the move. Can he get it? Marks it. He had Ari Jonik all over him, but then he handballs it off. Nice shepherd, and let's see, it's going to go in front, and oh, it's going to be knocked wide a little bit there. And the Demons trying to pick it up. Cats still in there. Cats pushing hard. And Johnston's got it now. Johnston kicks it out, and Hum will intercept mark it. And Hum is just going to sky one, and it looks like Ivester's going to take it. He does. Tommy Ivester's got the intercept mark, and he kicks it up the near boundary and goes past a couple of players and trying to get it there. We've actually got a new player there wearing the number 4, and he handballs it off. Gets it to Hampshire now. Hampshire, can't get the clean handball off, and Parker's got it now. Parker sells a little bit of candy, goes back, trying to get around Jonick. He handballs it off now, going to Langdon. Langdon with a kick up there, and let's see what's going to happen here. It's going to bounce. That's a goal. That's number 3 for Will Langdon. And right now it's 4-6-30 for the Maine Cats. And they're coming back. They trail now by 4 straight kicks. Good showing for the Maine contingent. Improving every time we see them out here on the ground. And this is the 3rd time we've seen them already this season. As it goes up once again. Hampshire shepherded out of the ruck, kind of, sort of. And Ivester has it now. He handballs it off. And here we go. Colin Smith tries to get it to Hampshire. Hampshire's wrapped up, and then we've got a whistle. And a free kick to Jeremy Hum. And Hum just puts a long kick up there. Going for, not quite getting it. He goes off a hand. He had a couple of players there settling under it, but still, it's going to go out of bounds. Still good for the Cats, although time is running out in this quarter. But it's going to be a boundary throw-in, which means if they can get one quick, maybe they can cut this lead even more. Coming out now, and O'Connell has it now, over to Hum. Hum handballs, that's picked off, and Ivester tries to knock it on forward. Knocked back by Belleville. Cats almost have it again. He is shepherded right off the ball by Ivester, and then Johnston's able to get it. Wow, almost looked like a bit of a spiral there, or a knuckler. And Newton cannot cleanly pick it up. So as a result, it's going to be another boundary throw-in. Unfortunately, Cats could not make the best of that opportunity deep in their attacking zone. As it comes out, and once again, it's over to the Demons' attacking end of the ground, and we had a bit of a ruck infringement there, it looks like. And we're going to have a free kick, and the free kick will be going to the Cats. And he kicks it across the ground, and it just goes over his head. And he's got it now. Handball over to Jeremy Hum. Hum gets it, kicks it up, looking for, and almost getting his man Parker. He gets it off the ground now. He kicks it ahead now, and that's going to skip through, and that's going to be a boundary throw-in. Still, if the Cats can turn it around really quick here, they can once again take advantage of this opportunity, and winds up there. O'Connell's got it now. He's wrapped up and dispossessed, and a couple of players go to ground, and he still tries to handball it off. That's O'Connell under the pile, but then taken out by Calvert Jones. Oh, he can't quite get it to he can't field it cleanly, but he still gets it to a teammate. Handball back and forth. And here they go again. Jonick has it now. Jonick on the near boundary. Handball over to Colin Smith. He's got it now. He gets it to the boot. Kind of kicks it once again toward the guts. Calvert Jones can't get it. Skips by him. And now Hum's got it. Hum actually can't get it to sit for him either. He gets it now. And then is dispossessed. Yep, dispossessed. And his ball, the free kick going to Calvert Jones. And Calvert Jones kicks it, and it's marked. Kicked ahead. And there we go. Colin Smith, I believe, with the goal there. And now 9-6-60. And there we go. That is three-quarter time. So the Demons adding more points here. And right now we have kind of a doubling of score here. At the end of three, the score stands. The Boston Demons, 9 goals, 6 behind, 60 points. And the Maine Cats, 4 majors, 6 minors, 30 points. One more quarter to go, and we'll bring it to you next. You're watching Stateside Footy.
Australian Rules Football? In the U.S.? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We want the champion!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
Well, 3 quarters are in the books, and right now the Demons have gotten off to more of a lead. They lead now 60-30. They added a couple more goals from Stretch Newton, Colin Smith with another one, and Will Calvert-Jones adding one. 2 goals for the Maine Cats in that third quarter, both of them kicked by Will Langdon. Fourth quarter about to start here. Of course, the big news right now is John Stretch Newton. He's kicked a bag of 5 for the Demons, and he's part of the reason why they lead at this point by a score of 9-6-60 to 4-6-30. If not for John Newton right now, the scores would be level. Although I think he's got it behind, too, so actually the Demons might be trailing if not for John Newton. But Newton having a heck of a day there, wearing the number 5 and kicking a number 5. So there we go. Newton's got the bag today. And they're all lining up and getting ready for the final quarter of action. Ball goes up, and here we go. Hampshire knocks it out to no advantage. Oh, his Hum is there first. Oh, it finally sits for him, but now he's got to sell some candy and get away from some pressure. And he kicks it out to the far boundary, looking for and getting O'Connell. Dan O'Connell with it now. He's just going to play on. He's being pursued heavily by Johnston, but he gets the ball off. And that kick's going to be... looks to be a goal. So Dan O'Connell has 2 goals now for the Maine Cats. And right now it's 5-6-36 for the Cats. Still 9-6-60 for the Demons. So far, I mean, up to this point, we've had 15-minute quarters because it's been a little warm out here, and obviously, too, with the short numbers, there aren't many interchange players. But this last quarter will be a 20, so we're playing 20 minutes for this last quarter as it gets hit out once again to advantage. Winds up in Cat hands, though, after Jonik knocks it on. And here we go. Let's see. He kicks it ahead now, and that's heading for the sticks. And let's see. That looks like that's a goal. Oh, boy. So there we go. Got to find out who... hang on for a second here. We need to consult with one of the players. Who's wearing number 4? Pat. Okay. So Pat with a goal there. And as far as major scores go, the Demons hit double digits. 10-6-66 now. Isn't that a good score line? What do you think? The Demons, 10-6-66? As it comes up and kicked ahead by the Cats. And... scoots out here to the near boundary, and it's going to wind up going out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. And here we go, right in front of us here at the Stateside Footy Portable Press Box. It gets tossed up. The Rucks go to work, and it's hit out by Jonik. But soccered ahead a little bit there by Jeremy Hum, who handballs it off down. Wasn't quite ready for it, though. And... he can't quite get it to the boot. And Jonah kicks it in now toward the goals. And intercept mark there. Nice job by the Mainers. And it's kicked up here. And, oh, almost taken there. Touched and out of bounds, so it'll be a boundary throw-in. Touched by Langdon, who has a couple of goals today. As it goes back up. And once again hit out to advantage for the Cats. Handballed up head, and here we go. And kicked ahead by the Cats, and it's going to skip right to a Demons player, who then kicks it out. I believe that was Calvert Jones, who gets it over to Johnston now. And then he kicks it ahead, and it is intercept marked there, and that's Alex Beliveau with it now for the Maine Cats. Beliveau gets it to the boot, skies it up there looking for Nick Parker. Parker, oh boy, he gets tangled up with Ivester. It goes to ground, and then it's soccered ahead by Jeremy Hum. Hum is able to get it now, and he is wrapped up by Ivester, and he's able to get the ball off, though, to Parker. Parker kicks it in towards the sticks, and let's see. The Demons pick it up, and Ari Jonik has it now off the handball, and they're coming right back up. That's a long kick by Jonik, looking for, not quite getting Stretch Newton, and it's going to go and skip out of bounds.
Hey, good sequence.
However, good result there for the Demons, as they will be getting that boundary throw-in in their right forward pocket. Just a few minutes into this fourth quarter. Right now, 66-36 in favor of the Boston Demons. And the throw-in comes in and hit out by Newton, right into the hands of one of the Cats. And he gets hauled up, and no prior opportunity, though, so they'll just call for it. Goes to the umpire there. And I believe the player who got the ball there was Dave, one of the Maine Cats, who, by the way, is playing his first game of Aussie Rules Football today. And he's got it right now, so he gets another possession. But then he gets it over to, oh, boy. That was Bob, I believe, who had it, number 41. Colin, okay, I'm sorry. Colin Smith with it there, and that's a behind, so that's 10-7-67 now. And kicked wide, and it's going to skip and stay in play. And Jonik won't sit for him. Sits for him now, though. He's able to kick it in toward the sticks. And Jeremy Hum takes the intercept mark, and he will kick it out, looking for Langdon. Langdon gets it, and he's going to play on. Once again, coming more towards the corridor, and he's got a target lined up. However, one of the Demons got in there. And that's kicked over, and Nick Parker will mark it. And he kicks it in toward the sticks now. There's going to be a battle for it, and it's going to skip toward the sticks. Who's going to get there first? One of the Cats will get it. Mark, right there. DeVoe, he's got it. He kicks. Ow, he sprays it. Oh, he sprayed it left. Had a clear kick in the goal. Just had one demon to get around. Just put it left. Five, 7:37 now. And going back to take the kick in now is Ari Jonik for the D's. Jonik blasts it up, and who's going to get there first? Oh, that's a mark. Calvert-Jones jumping up and getting it, and he's going to take the running bounce and play on. He kicks it ahead now, and nice. Right to Colin Smith. And that's a big kick, and that's a straight kick. And right now the scores of the two clubs are opposite of each other. They're just flipped around as far as the digits go. The Demons right now at 11-7, 73 points. And the Cats at 5-7, 37 points. So right now 73-37. So the score, a little bit of a, I guess you could say a palindrome right now as we bring it back up to center and get set to toss it up once again. On a beautiful Saturday afternoon right here in the middle of the city of Boston. It's the Demons and the Cats. Thank you very much for joining us here on Stateside Footy as Hampshire hits it out to Jonik, who then knocks it on. And here we go, Colin Smith with a handball up. And here come the Cats again. That's Pat. Pat kicks it in towards the sticks. Will it make it or not? It looks like it might have gone out ahead of the post. Let's see if that is indeed a behind. Actually, it is a behind. So that's a minor score for the Demons. So now it's 11-8, 74 to 5-7-37. Demons add to their lead with that single point as the kick in is smothered, and he's got to get it again, and it's going to be kicked up ahead past a couple of Demons, actually. It's picked up now, and here comes Pat with it now. Pat trying a bit of a centering ball, and it's going to take a bounce, wind up on Hampshire's hands, and then goes back, and who's going to get it there? Looks like it's Calvert-Jones. Calvert-Jones, kick in toward the sticks, and that's another goal for the Demons. So after that behind by DeVoe where he was in front and he kind of went a little wayward with the shot, the Demons have come back with three straight scoring shots, two majors and a minor. So now their score stands at 12-8, 80. And once again, the Cats are at 5-7-37 as they get set to bring it back up to center. And they toss it up once again. And right now it's just raining goals for the Demons, although the Cats do punch it out of the ruck. And Jonik tries to get it, but it won't sit for him. Hampshire gets it now, kicks it ahead, and it's rolling once again toward the goal area. And with it there, that's Newton. Newton handballs it back, and it's going in now. It's going to step in, and that looks like that'll be another point. So the Cats with another scoring shot there. So now it's 12-9, 81. 81-37. 81 plays 37 in favor of the home club, the red and the blue. Still a lot of time to go in this extended fourth quarter because, once again, we told you earlier on they played shorter first, second, and third quarters because of the heat. But as the kick-in comes out, it's taken by the Demons as Jonik kicks up a centering ball there, and it's marked by Hampshire. So this could wind up being basically another 7-point play as Hampshire gets it to the boot. And he boots it straight. That's over. That's another goal. So bing, 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 bing. 5 really fast scoring shots. And the Demons have jumped out to a bigger lead right now. Their score stands at 13-9, 87. 5-7-37 for the Maine Cats. So right now the Cats are up by a half a century, by a half a ton there. 50 points. And once again, it'll go back. Maine needs to get some points on the board, and they need to get them on the board fast. It's a longer quarter, but once again, they've got quite the hill to climb here as it comes out once again, tap 2. And finally in the hands of Jeremy Hum. Hum kicks it ahead now, looking for a target by the goals, and it's going to go, let's see, it's going to just dribble and go through. That'll be a behind. So that's a scoring shot. Not exactly the type they want, but at least it gives them more points in the tank. And now the score, 38 points for the Maine Cats, 87 for the Boston Demons as the kick-in comes in. Past Jonik. Jonik is able to get it now, and then he handballs it off. Oh, just a quick handball. He handballs it over Pat. Pat's got it now as it did finally sit for him. And then he kicks it further on in to the attacking area, actually. And, Newton using his height to his advantage, trying to get it to go there. Colin Smith with it now. Colin Smith wrapped up. He's able to escape. Actually, no. He almost was able to escape the tackle, but he dropped the ball. And I guess they caught him high as he was trying to get out of that tackle. So that'll be a free kick. And he kicks it in toward the sticks, and that looks like that's going to be wide. That'll be a behind. So there we go, 13-10-88 now for the Demons. So once again, their lead back up to 50, as the Cats will once again take the kick in from their own back goal square. And the kick goes, it's kind of a low-line drive. And it winds up in Krishak's hands now, one of the newcomers for the Maine Cats. That's Ryan Krishak out there. And with it now, that is Hum. He kicks it up looking for, not quite getting it to Krishak. And it's going to go out of bounds before either he or Nick Parker can get to it. And that's going to be a boundary throw-in. So on the far boundary, they'll throw it back in as the Rucks get into position. And it's hit out by Ivester, actually. And Hum's got it now for the Cats. Jeremy Hum looking for a target. He's just going to kick it forward and see what he can get. And that, almost marked there. And that was, right there, that's Mark DeVoe. He's got it now. He kicks it in towards the sticks, and that looks like, O'Connell was set to mark it. O'Connell set to mark it. He just couldn't get his hands on it cleanly. And instead of a shot for goal in close, it winds up bouncing off his hands and being a behind. So now it's a 5-9-39 for the Maine Cats. Still 88 points for the Boston Demons. And Ari Jonik now taking the kick in. Actually, is that Jonik? No, I'm sorry. That's Calvert Jones. Big difference in hairstyles. I should have seen that. But Calvert Jones will take the kick in there. And it'll go to the far wing. And it'll dribble out. And it'll be another boundary throw in on the far boundary. I'm sorry, that was a free kick. It must have gone out on the full. I thought it was a boundary throw-in as the kick goes, and Calvert Jones gets it now. And Calvert Jones puts it up, looking for, not quite getting his man. I think he was looking for Tommy Ivester. Going for it now is Will Langdon, trying to get it to sit for him. He does, and he is wrapped up from behind there by Ivester. Play on, calls the umpire, as Pat hands it off now. Handballs it to Ivester, who then tries to get it to James Johnston. And Ivester with it now. Ivester making a move, kicking in toward the sticks, and caught. Not 15, though. He's going to have to play on. And kicked up now, and Jonik has it. He dropped it. Couldn't take the mark. And here come the Cats with it now. They just kick it to the center of the ground. And waiting for it there is Nick Parker, who marks it. And he's just going to kick it up quick before the Demons can get numbers back. Bounces off one set of hands, gets to another, and then O'Connell will kick a goal. They had it set there for Mark DeVoe. He couldn't take the mark. Bounced off his hands. O'Connell picked it right up, and there was nobody there. Nice job by the Cats moving the ball quickly down the field before the Demons could get some numbers back on defense. And now they've added to their tallies, and now it's 6-9-45 for the Maine Cats. Still 13-10-88 for the Boston Demons. Nice job there. Once again, they took the intercept mark basically in the shadow of their own goals. Kicked it right down. Quick mark to Parker, and then Parker kicked it. And there we go. And now the Cats knock it out of the ruck again. And here we go with it, Jeremy Hum, as the Cats look to add more points in a hurry. Looking for and not quite getting his target. It's going to roll through, skip through, and it looks like that'll be another behind. So the Cats climbing back any way they can. Another minor score there. Calvert Jones to take the kick in. Actually, he just kicks it to himself. And here we go. He's just going to let one rip. Going up, looking for, and getting his man. That's Tommy Ivester. Ivester handballs it off, and here come the Cats. That right there is Pat. And Pat with a super long kick. And that's a monster. That is a goal. So the Demons get some of those points back right away, as the Cats come up with 3 unanswered scoring shots with a total of 8 points between them. 2 behinds and a goal. And the Demons come right back with a goal, and now it's 14-10-94 for the home club and 6-10-46 for the visitors as we continue along in this last quarter of play. And it's hit out by Hum, and Ryan Krishak trying to pick it up. He can't do it. Demons advance it again. They try and handball it off. It's intercepted, and Hum has it now. Hum handballs back, and here we go. It's back to Hum now. Hum for the Cats, kicking up the near boundary, and he's got his man there. I believe that's Langdon. Langdon just running with it. Sells a little bit of candy, gets around his man, and he is on the move. Looking for, not quite getting a target in there as the Demons have numbers as it's knocked away. Krishak has it now. Krishak gets around one man, gets around another, and kicks it, and that is a goal! That is a beautiful goal by the newcomer, Ryan Krishak. And the Cats just gave up a goal, but they got it back. 7:10:52 now for the contingent from Maine, and for the Boston Demons, 14:10:94. That was a beautiful play. He was able to grab the ball. He won the ball, and then had two demons around him. He was able to just make a couple of moves, a quick shimmy here, a move there, and he was able to get between them both, and then at a tough angle, kick the ball through the big sticks. Beautiful play there by the newcomer, Ryan Krishak, as it comes out of the ruck once again. Tipped up and looking for, not quite getting Johnston, and coming back with it now. That will be a couple of Cats, actually, but it's taken now by Calvert Jones, who handballs it to Colin Smith, and Smith, it's wide. Smith there in tight. He just sprayed it a little right, and now it's 14:11:95 to 7:10:52. And the kick incoming, and it's gotten once again Krishak. He's on a tear right now. He touches to the ground. He sells some more candy. He is really elusive. However, he held on to the ball too long, though. That will be holding the ball. The Demons did eventually wrap him up. He is one elusive guy, though, as it kicks in towards the goals now. And with it there is Johnston. Johnson has it. Oh, and it's going to go wide, it looks like. Actually, that could be. Is that out on the full, or is it just a boundary throw-in? Either way, no points for the Cats. No points for you. No points for the Demons, I should say. No points for you, as it's the boundary throw-in. Comes back in. Hamshard taps it out of the ruck. It's taken there by the Cats, and now Hum with it. Hum just able to get a little escape play going. And, oh my goodness, it's picked up by Pat. Oh! Calvert Jones just tried a little sweep at an angle. Just tried to kick it in midair. And then actually it's kicked. I believe it was Colin Smith there that got the boot on it finally, but went through the outer side. So that'll be a behind and not a goal. So 14:12:96 now for the Demons. And the Cats taking the kick in from their own back goal square. And let's see. Oh, he couldn't get it. But Hum didn't get it. But who's got it now? The Cats have it, and they kick it out towards the center of the ground. It's intercept marked, and here comes Newton now. Newton with a big kick. Could this be another goal for Stretch? Not quite. Intercept marked right in the back pocket for the Cats. And then he kicks it ahead. And let's see. Oh, right into the hands of the Cats once again. And here we go. That kick is going to be, it looks like that'll be a little wayward too. So now it's 14:13:97 for the Demons. They're heading back towards that old century mark again as the Cats take the kick in from their own back goal square. And let's see. Beliveau trying to get it now. He does get it, but he is held up by Calvert Jones. He is able to handball it out, though, and get it over to Langdon. Langdon with a kick now in towards the center. And it is marked. Here come the Cats now. Actually, he's stopping a little bit, looking to get some numbers forward. And let's see. Tries to kick it to Krishak. Krishak giving chase. And Jonik. Jonik wraps him up right away. So does Tommy Ivester. And it's just going to be a ball up. No prior opportunity. And I think the Demons have found the way to handle Krishak. They're double teaming him right now, it looks like, as the tap goes out to Calvert Jones, who then takes a running bounce and then kicks it back towards center, and is just going to hop and roll. And who's going to get there first? It looks like that's going to be Pat. Pat, kick in toward the sticks. And let's see, it goes through. And, oh, here comes Newton. Could this be number 6? Oh, he goes around, and let's see. He's still fighting for it. Gets a boot to it, and that is goal number 6 for Mr. Stretch Newton. And once again, the Demons have hit triple figures as the score now stands 15-13-103. And the Maine Cats right now at 7:10:52. And yeah, for all intents and purposes, you could probably say this one is done and dusted, but we still have some playing time here. Let's see what these two teams do as Hampshire hits it out, but once again, not to advantage as the Cats get it. Kick in toward the sticks, and right there, taking it and then putting it through is Mark DeVoe. So DeVoe had an earlier chance and it went wide, but that time he did not miss. So the Cats get one right back. Newton just kicked the goal. The Cats just kicked one right back. So right now it's 8:10:58 for the Maine Cats, 15-13-103 for the Boston Demons. And once again, they'll bring it back up to center. A lot of balls going back here. We've had a lot of major scores kicked as it was 60-30 at three-quarter time, and now just both scores just rocketing up. 103 now for the Demons and 58 for the Cats as he comes out of the ruck once again. And with it now is Krishak. Krishak handballs to Jeremy Hum. Hum being chased by Newton. He gets the handball off to Nick Parker. Parker gets some open space, looking for numbers up forward. And is he going to get them? Not quite, as it's taken there by Tommy Ivester, who tries to turn it around into attack, but Krishak picks it up there. He kicks it, looking for his man. Couldn't get it to O'Connell. O'Connell now on the ground with Jonik, trying to get the loose ball. And here come the Demons once again as Ivester kicks it up on the far wing. And it is marked by the Cats, who then kick it back to their attacking zone. And who's going to get there first? Some good action between these two clubs right now as Newton gets it now. He's got some space. He's going to take a couple of running bounces. He takes another running bounce. And he finally gets it to the boot. That is a long kick. And it's 2-on-1. And it is loose. And Bob's not going to be able to get there. Belleville had it momentarily, but then he gets dispossessed. Colin Smith down with it now. The Cats trying to take it away. And it's just going to be soccered up ahead. And right into the hands of Stretch Newton. Newton bidding for another goal and not getting one. 15-14-104 now for the Demons. As the Cats take the kick in from their own back goal square. Parker settling under it. However, it's going to be Newton. Newton, once again, he wants that 7th goal. He gets the running bounce, and he kicks, and it's going to be smothered. Nice job there by the Cats, and they look to move it out. However, it is kept back in, kicked once again toward the sticks, and I believe that's going to be well out on the full. So here we go. It's going to be a free kick going to the Cats in their own back pocket. Nick Parker walking up saying, me, and that's where he sets it. However, that marking attempt is spoiled, and then he is hauled down, and with it now, that's Calvert Jones. No free kick for the tackle off the ball, but the Demons now, they get it over to Pat after that kick, that centering ball from Calvert Jones. And the kick goes in toward the sticks, and they're not able to mark it. It's just going to roll out of bounds, though. So still a good result for the Demons as it results in a boundary throw-in in their right forward pocket. Coming in once again and tipped out. No real advantage yet, but the Demons have it now. That's Pat with it again, and he kicks it in, and it's marked. Right there in front, a bit of a tough angle, but Bob's got it now. And he delivers, and that's going to be sprayed right. Indeed it is, and that's a point. A single solitary point for the Boston Demons. And now 1s and 5s are wild because their scoreline reads 15-15-105. As the kick-in's almost intercepted there, but winds up in the hands of Parker. And here come the Cats with it now. He is wrapped up, but he's able. That was Dan O'Connell. Puts it through the legs of Krishak. Krishak letting one of his teammates get it. That's Langdon now. Langdon going for the kick and looking for somebody in front, and it is almost marked. It's on the ground now, and with it there, and kicking the goal is Mark DeVoe, his 2nd straight. Bit of a late surge by the Cats there as Mark DeVoe kicks 2 goals. And now their score stands at 9-10-64. The Cats, right now, are about 41 points behind. 15-15-105 is the tally for the Boston Demons right now, as we have another goal there. So there we go. And they're about to ball up. The Rucks go for it now, and Parker taps it out and giving chase, and that's Jeremy Hum now. Jeremy Hum kicks it out wide and looking for and getting his man. That man right there is Will Langdon. Langdon, long kick. That's a boomer, and that is straight. That is a goal. The Cats continue their comeback attempt, and it's going to go a little short there as that goal went through just about as the final whistle sounded. So we are now at full time. At full time, our final score is the Boston Demons 15 goals, 15 behinds, 103 points, and the Maine Cats once again an improvement over the last 2 showings as they kick 10-10 with 70 total points. John Newton, the best on ground for the day, kicking a bag of 6. Will Langdon, best for the Cats, as he kicked 4. Well, we still do have some time in this episode, so I thought we'd keep a common theme here. You see, the Maine Cats are not the only team this year to use the Cats name. The other team, the Columbus Cats. Yes, the Columbus Footy Club changed its name this season. They are also now known as the Cats. So let's have a Stateside Footy Flashback. Here they are back when they were still called the Jackaroos, playing the Boston Demons back in 2016 in the U.S.A. Eastern Regional Tournament. Well, there goes the whistle, and we're set for another quarter of footy here, another half of footy, I should say. This time it's the Boston Demons against the Columbus Jackaroos, and Wood gets it out of the ruck, but then Columbus moving with it now. And Columbus backpedaling a little bit, and they try and kick it up now. Going for, oh, that's a nice mark there. That was really nice. Didn't see the number of the player who got that, but that was terrific. Goes over Joe Connor's head. In there as well is Jesse Galdston, but Galdston actually gets it to the boot. But then from behind, getting it there for the Jackaroos, number 54, that's Robert Hudson.
Greg Shack was the guy who came in and actually took the mark.
Thank you.
That was a good mark, too.
Yeah, damn good mark. And coming up, punch out of the ruck, but then Jackaroos have it. And once again, here we go.
Here's Shack again. Or check that. Yeah, Shack. And up on that far side, the ball will roll out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Just underway, Columbus and Boston. The Demons, the 13th ranked team in the U.S.A. top 20 poll. The Jackaroos are number 9, and they are coming off of, as we mentioned, 3 tough contests in the Central Regionals 2 weeks ago. As the ball gets held up in the contest, play on, says the umpire, as that one is soccered off the ground. That's a mark.
Was that 15?
I don't think so, but the umpire said so. Here's Clyde Simpson. He'll go into the middle, and it bounces up. It bounces off the wickets. There's a soccer scissor kick on goal, but It has gone out on the full free kick to Boston.
Actually, it was a mark. Galdston had it, and it goes over. Goes over a couple of players, actually, but still going, and Connor's got it now. Connor handballs it off, but nobody but Jackaroos there. Goes to number 91, Adam Peterson. Ball on the ground. Garofalo tries to get it. Handball to head. Simpson's got it now. And he handballs it back. And, just able to finally get it there was number 20. That was Simon Leedston. But then the kick, I believe it went out on the full, so Matty Garofalo will take the free kick for the Boston Demons.
And Leedston didn't Leedston that ball very well.
Nope. Garofalo kicks it right up, looking for, and almost, he got his target! He paid the mark, too. That was beautiful. Number 27, that's Roy. I believe that's Roy Smith again. And let's see.
Almost another good mark.
Almost, yeah. Jeremy Hum had it there. And trying to kick it forward, trying to move with it. And let's see, we've got a action.
No, play on.
Yep, play on. That damn whistle from the other team. Kicked ahead, and Simpson tried to get it as well as Galdston. Galdston still fighting for it. Gets it back now to Smith. Smith does a little bit of a shimmy there. Tries to handball it. Jeremy Hum's got it now. Hum gets it to the boot, but it's well wide. It's coming back a little bit, and it's going to result in a score for the Demons. It'll be a minor, but it's a point, and the Demons get off to an early lead.
Right on the ankle bone, that ball came off from Jeremy Hum, but good pressure and a good response by the Demons after some early pressure by the Jacks. So 1-0 the score as they'll put the ball back in the play from a kick in from their own goal square. Just underway here in this second game of Division I. Boston, of course, lost to New York earlier, and the mark is taken by Hum. Hum will kick that one dead into the middle, and it's taken by Wood.
Oh, great mark there by Matt Wood.
Matt Wood, who, for my money, was best on ground for Boston in that first game, and you could probably make the argument was one of the best on ground, period. But he'll go back, and he'll have a crack to try and extend the lead. So here is Wood. He saws off the kick.
He's got the journey.
Dead. Center perfect.
Bingo.
A
Nicely
goal.
done.
A nice goal and a nice response as Boston goes on to 1-1-7. Columbus yet to score. These two teams fairly familiar with each other. They're both Division II at Nationals. They're both most likely be Division II at Nationals. But one of the things, especially about really this Demons team, as we mentioned, last year they went into Chicago. They beat Chicago. Of course, earlier they went up to Boston. They went up to Quebec and won. But Columbus has had a number of very good road victories as well, including on the road at Chicago earlier this year. So we'll see what happens. The Jacks were formed in 2009. Very, very quickly have ascended the U.S.A.F.L. ladder. Out of it is Shepard, who gave an ineffective handball, but it finds Hum. Hum will throw it on his left foot, which is his right foot. He has a man all alone. Wide open there was 19, who is Yes.
Matt Nelson.
Matt Nelson, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I had crossed them off, but he is there. So here's Matt Nelson's kick. It goes off the side of his foot. It's going right. It's almost marked in front, and Columbus they'll try to get it out. They didn't rush it through. They keep the ball. They handball it into the middle for Dan Hamilton, who didn't get a good handball off, as he looks for Matthew, and then swinging around and kicking for goal and getting it.
Rory Smith.
Was Rory Smith. What a great job of heads-up play to turn it around and kick it for goal, and he gets it.
Now, we were mentioning before Rory Smith, we were mentioning Kim Henman before, playing in Australia, and obviously right now Mason Cox is getting all the attention. But Rory Smith actually played with the Subiaco Footy Club last year in the Waffle.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big accomplishment. Though the Lions they were premiers I think 2 years ago and last year and the Waffle, which is still a very, very good high-level state competition over in Australia. So that is no small achievement that he was able to get in a game with the seniors teams there.
Of course, the thing that still I wonder about the Western Australia Football League is obviously league headquarters in Melbourne. It's the AFL house. I wonder if out in Perth they call it the Waffle House.
No, they call it IHOP.
There you go.
Oh boy. Anyway, as Columbus will have a free kick up on that far side. Meanwhile, I want hash browns as they kick that one up looking for a target.
You're making me hungry.
Yes, I know, right? And that goes straight into the middle. A pack forms, popped up into the air, caught, not a mark. Play on, they say, as they play aerial ping pong, and it comes to the Boston player there, number 9, which is Hum, who again is getting a mild case of leather poisoning, and he finds Shepard, but it looks like the ball might have gone out. As Shepard not terribly happy. Yeah, it's a free kick, and it'll go to number 88, which is Ryan Ressinger. So Ressinger.
Taken by Smith, and he's just going to play on. Nice job there. You're looking for a target. He's got him right up front there. And here come the Demons on the march. They're already up by 13 points. They're looking to add more. Demons kicking to the forward 50. Takes a hop. Ten Buren's got it now. And he's hauled down. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. And it looks like we'll have a boundary throw in. Or actually, no.
Free kick.
Free kick. Ten Buren's got it. And he's just going to try and center it. There we go. Nice mark.
And
that's number 34, who is, let's see here, 34.
Chris Wright.
Chris Wright. Okay, yeah. Wright kicked, I think, a couple of goals in the last game for the Demons. I don't know if this is within his reach or not, but he is backing way up. He's taking quite the run up to the kick here. Lets it go. It's got the carry. Does it have the aim? That looks good.
But it isn't.
No, it isn't.
It looked good from here, Bill.
It was like the old blooper there, the baseball announcer who actually couldn't see part of the field. And what a great catch by so-and-so. And then he realized the guy dropped the ball. Had he made it? And you heard like the entire press box laughing at the guy.
14-0 is the score. Columbus stringing together some kicks, and they find their inspirational captain, Clyde Simpson, who spent some time playing in Country Victoria, straight out in the middle of the ground looking for Adam Peterson. So Peterson, the angular one, will kick that one short. It's picked up on a couple of hops by Bagley, and then Bagley's kick will go in short, and then it's punched away.
Nice spoil by Hum.
By Jeremy Hum, who was all over the place for the Demons.
Now, Jeremy Hum, obviously comes from down under, knows what he's doing out there. Really good footy player. Made some great plays last year. And we mentioned the specky that he took on John Loring last year as the throw-in comes back in. And the Demons look to kick it back out right now. Matt Wood settling under it, and he's able to spoil it. And he's got it now off the ground. And here we go. Kicked up in the forward. I believe that was Dave Morton with a kick. That's a push from behind.
Not called.
Not called, yeah. And Aaron Ten Buren can't get the ball. Garofalo in there, too. And unfortunately, Columbus able to get the ball away. Unfortunately for the Demons, I should say. But Simpson has it now. He handballs it ahead. And here they come. That's a big kick. Let's see where that goes. That's a goal, it looks like. That was a bomb. Indeed it was. I didn't see who kicked it. But Columbus with their first points. And it's a big one, a monster goal. And right now the score stands 2-2-14 to 1 straight 6. And you knew sooner or later it was going to happen. Jackaroos, too good a club to stay down for too long. But there we go. Big kick. And that's definitely what the Columbus side needed.
Huge goal for the Jacks, as you said, Bill, and they really needed to get going, at least on the scoreboard. Last week, they faced the Austin Crows, who were the #1 team in the country, lost 62-3. I'm sorry, that was 2 weeks ago at the Central Regionals. They lost 62-3, and then just only lost by 1 point to Dallas, 30-29, before going down in their first ever matchup to Denver by 2 goals. So this is a team that's not afraid of anybody. Is Dan Hamilton, who is another Revo prospect. He has it stripped, and then Hum with a left foot. He kicks the ball up. That will go deep. Wood is pushed out of the way, but it's taken on the second effort. Hum just gets it away, and it's held up. Simpson had it momentarily. Hamilton with it. Hamilton with a right foot kick. It's going to go. Almost taking the mark was the forward, but it's going to get banged out, and Boston will have an opportunity to clear. As it falls up that far side, it takes a hop and goes backwards. Picked up Matthew for Columbus, and then the ball still is to ground. He's held off the ball by Shepard. Shepard is going in there like a wrecking ball, not like Miley Cyrus, but like an actual wrecking ball, and the ball goes to ground. I hear the wheel spinning on the joke machine for Bill Robert, and the ball is head up, and we'll have a ball up on that far side.
No, it's just you made a Miley Cyrus reference. I was just trying to stop the gag reflex. Sorry, but as the ball comes out of the ruck once again, hit out by the Demons, but it looks like the Jackaroos will get there first, which indeed they will. And the ball there going from that's Brent Bagley forward, goes to ground now, and once again, kick ahead, looking for and getting their target.
Yes. Great kick by Danny Hamilton to find the number 77, which is Chad Welday.
And let's see if he can put it through the post right now. He's got the free kick, and this will bring the Jackaroos to within 2 points of Boston if they can kick this one straight. And it looks like that one's going to be straight. That's a goal. So Welday kicking the goal. And now, all of a sudden, 2 goals really quick. Columbus is in this one. Demons came out with some fire and get some early points, but now it's Columbus that's coming out, and the Demons have to kind of stop the rot, shall we say, and kind of get back into things. They've had some good opportunities in their zone. They just have to connect and do more things with it. Obviously, Wood's been doing some terrific work out there. Roy Smith, too. Aaron Ten Buren can be counted on to get you a few goals, too. So, once again, these guys can do it. Question is just getting in there and doing it once again. Out of the rook.
And suddenly we're playing chess.
Yes, indeed. Anyways, the kick goes once again. Oh, here come the Jackaroos with it once again. Columbus with the ball. He's taken down, loses the ball, and the Demons have it now. Handball's ahead. Smith. Gets it over to Morton. Handball, Garofalo has it. He's just able to get it to the boot. Caught by Jackaroo, but then taken out of his hands. Nice job there. And here goes Hum with it now. Hum taken down and just puts a grubber along the ground. And keep away once again. Jackaroos get it now, and the kick goes in. And a nice spoil there off the initial kick there by Dan Hamilton. And now the Demons have it once again. And it's just going to be a big kick, and it looks like actually, it's like, you got it? No, I got it. No, you got it? No, I got it. That's like, looks like one of those outfield bloopers from one of the MLB.com tapes.
Nice, Mark.
Or clips, I should say, tapes. That shows you my age.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Number 55 there, that was
Philip Preet.
And it's taken in defense by the Demons. The red and the blue trying to make their case here. And the kick goes past one of the Demons, and then goes past Matt Wood as well. And we've got a whistle, and someone grabbed the jumper, and that's going to be a free kick given to the Columbus Jackaroos.
Simon Leedston, who is caught around the jumper. He'll kick that one up on that far side. At one hops to Hum. Hum with a handball, looking for a little 1-2 with Smith. He'll throw it on to the right. It drifts back, and so too does Simpson. But again, Simpson can't get to it, and he pumps it a little bit forward, and then getting hold up was Leedston against number 19 in there for Boston, and the ball has gone out.
That's Matt Nelson.
Matt Nelson.
It was listed there. You just put in yes, so I'm thinking yeah.
That wasn't me. I don't think. I think it was Boston.
I'm just wondering. It's like, does that mean he'll kick a roundabout ball?
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
Yes, that's good. Yes. So look at the classic rock references we got going on.
Nice.
Meanwhile,
Mark.
Mike's mark up on that far side, and it is Hum, who is doing just that. He's just humming along. Long kick over the head of a man, going in deep for 34 in there, which is right, and clearing it out as Columbus. It'll one hop in through the middle, and it's a one-on-one contest. And picking it up nicely was Bagley. Bagley will kick it in short. Nice mark. Guy gets who? Jeremy Hum up the left side. He finds nice connection again to Nelson. So Matty Nelson with Darius Madison on the mark. Here's the kick. It is a wobbly ball, one of Romo's throws, but it's marked defensively, and
Ouch.
Columbus will take through that. Look, I'm from Philadelphia. I've got to throw some shade on Dallas. Especially the Cowboys. Up that far side as we continue on. Brian Barish alongside Bill Robert. Glad to have you along with us. The Eastern Regional Tournament, this game between Boston and Columbus. Here is Simpson digging in. It comes through, he's thrown off the ball. That's got to be a drop, and it is.
Free kick. And it looks like it'll be going to 10 Buren. Actually, it won't be 10 Buren.
Ryan Gross was the player for Columbus who dropped it. And again, if you're fairly unfamiliar with the sport, you can't simply drop the ball. He was adjudged to have possession. As soon as he was in the grasp, he dropped it. That's kind of a tough call to go against you, but Wright will have the kick.
Improper disposal, they call it.
Yes.
So Chris Wright will have the kick. Wright's already kicked a couple in the first game the Demons played. Gets it to the boot. And that's looking pretty straight. Let's see. 2 fingers, that's a goal. So Columbus came back with a couple of goals, but the Demons stopped the rot, get one back. And now it's 3-2-20 to 2 straight 12.
They needed that goal, Bill.
They did.
No doubt to say it. And then again, another good passage of play and a good job by Wright. Free, but yeah, I mean Boston. There's a team that when I came into the league in 2008, they were known for being a very physical team. They've really refined their play over the last really 3 or 4 seasons. And this Columbus team, it's a mostly American outfit. You look at some of these Midwestern cities, Des Moines, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, which just came in the league. It's mostly American players, not a whole lot of Aussies to speak of. So the fact that they can build a team of this caliber as almost taking the mark there was one of the Columbus players is fantastic as we continue on. As the ball is stripped, it rolls around. Matthew can't get to it. He'll try a second bite at the cherry, and then Garofalo as it's knocked around, and then finally that is a one hot potato right there. Almost taking the mark nicely was Hudson. And then it goes to ground and then picked up by one of the Demons. Hamilton can't handle it cleanly. It's like a greased watermelon out there. Finally, Jonik tries to stop the madness over the head of Matthew, but then sending him right back at him as one of the Jacks. That will bring rain, and that is kicked scissors style out of the air, really. And then picking it up with a little bit of difficulty was Shaq, who will go deep inside. It'll one hop in, kept in play deep. Still at it is Garofalo for Boston, and now everyone goes down mushroom farming, but it comes out loose. There's a kick in towards goal, right to the fullback. He's wrapped up quickly. The initial kick was by number 10, who I don't have on there, and the ball is tied up. And then, in fact, it is a free kick to Boston, and they needed that.
Yeah. That was P.J. Devine, by the way, for the Demons, getting his nose in back there.
Thank you.
And nice mark there. That's number 29 for the Demons, and that is going to be Colin Smith. But then he loses the ball, and it's kicked over, and not on the full. So it'll be a Demons free kick. And taking it from the back pocket will be Matty Garofalo.
All I remember from Garofalo is 2 years ago at Nationals when he caught a really good shiner.
I remember that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, nice intercept mark there. That was number 85, Dean Palick.
That's Panic, actually. I think that's Dean Panic. It's supposed to be an N.
Oh, okay. Well.
Panic at the disco.
Yes, as the kick goes in, comes out once again. Demons working on it, and pushing the back there a little bit.
Getting away with that was Madison.
Yeah, Nelson was getting it there. Kick goes out, and it's marked. And taking it there is Dan Hamilton. So Hamilton's got the footy now. And he's able to get it out, but it goes right to Demon hands, and he's able to hang on to it. Nice job there in defense by the Boston Demons. And they're getting set to bring it back, and we actually have a player here who's just gone down. It's number 46, that stretch for the Demons, and he is really...
Yeah, he's cramped. Looks like he's cramping up pretty badly right in front of us. Oh, my goodness, yeah. Mm-hmm. But as we continue, I'm trying to see if he's still in the field of play, and we actually have our boundary umpire trying to roll out. Meanwhile, the game continues as number 10 tries to go on for Columbus, and the ball goes out of bounds. As a stretch we have here is number 46 is being tended to on the near side as he's trying to get back up. I don't know. I'm trying to see. They do have some subs. I'm wondering if they can try and get the word over there to get a sub in. So really they're playing down a man as Jonik tries to go with a worm burner. It goes right to Simon Leadston. Leadston will go straight out into the middle, and it is marked nicely by number 88, which is Ryan Rensinger. So Ressinger will go back, and he'll hand it off to Simpson, who has plenty of room for a kick. The kick is on the way. It is marked. No, it isn't. It's down to the ground, straight out in front.
Nice kick off the deck there by the Demons to get it out of danger.
And then just getting his foot to the ball, but again, a nice mark defensively. So they're putting up the Boston Wall of defense, or Boston Wall of New York, I guess. And then
that's number 43 there. That's Michael Matera. Nice mark there in defense. And let's see. No idea where it went after Matera's kick.
Somewhere over there.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
out of bounds.
picking up. Yep.
Yeah, question is, did it go out on the full or did it land in the field of play before it went out? We'll find out.
Well, people are making leads. It is a kick.
It's a kick. Must have been a kick for Columbus.
And it's a goal.
Oh, my goodness. That's surgical. Just bent it right around, got it right through the sticks.
Like, in the words of Weird Al Yankovic, like a surgeon cutting for the very first time.
Indeed, and now it's 3 straight 18. So Columbus in it. Once again, Demons need to come back with a goal right now. 3-2-20, Boston, and 3 straight 18.
It's been a very entertaining first half,
It
Bill,
has.
especially considering we expected these two teams to be very matched up. I think there is a bit of a gulf between both sides in New York, but we expected this to be a hard-fought contest, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Well, all the contests we've seen today are pretty hard-fought. You know, each game today has been like a KFC combo meal. Either way, you get 2 quality sides. Hit out by Wood, and that's the horn.
Somebody steps on a seal, and that's what the siren is. Is somebody stepping on a seal, it sounds like.
I guess so. I think maybe that air horn needs to be replaced. It sounds like it might be running here. Anyway, we can hear it, and that does indicate that it is halftime. Second half action about to start, and right now the Boston Demons stake to a very slim lead, 3-2-20, the 3 straight 18, as we get set for the second half of play here. And here we go. That high-pitched, notorious horn again. And up we go. Second half action starting. And hit out. Demons try and kick it out to advantage. But Jackaroos are going to win the race. Nice show of speed there by Philip Preet. And it comes through the middle now. Handball to the outside. Here we go. Jackaroos on the move. Preet once again kicking it. And, it goes right past the hands of Evan Gardner. Down by the goal, still a loose ball, and it's going to go out. And good field position there for the Jackaroos. They will have the boundary throw in.
Well, Gardner couldn't farm that one, unfortunately.
All right, you. Enough farming already.
Oh, boy.
Up we go again.
Yep.
And it comes through. Hit ahead. Jackaroos trying to work with it here. Nice almost tackle there by Rory Smith. And it's going to bounce off Ari Jonek and go out for another boundary throw-in.
Jonek saved a point because that was going to go through for a behind, and it deflected off his arms. And it's still an advantageous situation. I don't think giving up the point, even in a 2-point game, I don't think giving up a point would have been a bad result.
Yeah, Columbus still knocking on the door there as the throw-in comes in, and the ball goes to ground once again. And once again, everyone piling up, basically game turning into human Jenga as they get set to toss it up once again. And it goes up and knocked out, kicked over by Garofalo, but it's marked. Actually, nope, didn't go 15. Simpson there, dispossessed. Hum has it now. Handball's off, and Connor has it. And here come the Demons. Back now to Garofalo once again. And Demons trying to move it. And here we go now. Kick goes up along the wing. And it's going to go roll along the boundary line into Columbus hands, and the Jackaroos kick it back in, and that is marked. Nice mark there. I believe that might have been Bagley marked that one. And he delivers, just looking for something in front. Spoiled there by Jonek. Nice job there, and everyone's on the run, and it's just going to go over the boundary. And once again, a big play there on the back line by Ari Jonek, number 28 for the Boston Demons.
Jonek's been around a long, long time, and the one thing I like about him is he's always omnipresent. He has a good good awareness to get over, especially on the defensive end, as Smith knocked that one down. Oh, that kick is smothered. It wasn't a very good one either way, off the foot of
but it was still heading for the goals.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't good. It was sort of heading sideways. It would have needed some help. The ball was carried over.
Jonah got right in there. He's actually kind of been the goalkeeper right now.
Pretty much. He's doing a little Tim Howard action.
And tossed in for a throw-in and kicked once again. And let's see, Preet tried to kick it, but wound up going wide. And it's handballed out. I believe that's Dave Morton. Gets it over now, and here come the Demons. A little bit of space room. Oh, not a very good kick, though. Tried to get it to Matt Wood, but actually winds up being a grubber there. But here come the Jackaroos now with it is Panic once again. And he handballs it right through a couple of players. And the Demons catching up with it now. And with it there, that's Galston. Galston in there trying to work with it. And they're able to get it to the boot. And who's going to be there to get it? Mark.
Wow.
Nice defensive mark there. He just went down and got under that ball, picked it off, and the Jackaroos bring it back. And a mark along the far wing there is number 51, Greg Shack. So right now, Columbus looking for some parts, and they found him at the shack. And, oh, almost a defensive mark there by the Demons.
That was almost like a free throw by Shack.
Yes. Yeah, Clank. Anyway, who is it? One of the nicknames for him is Clank Fu. Mark there did go 15, and Dan Hamilton. That's not my nickname, though. I have to credit that one to Jim Rome. Let's see here. As they kick it, and it's marked once again, Columbus.
Pushing the back, free kick Columbus. I don't know why you would credit anything to Jim Rome, but that's another story for another time.
Well, that's because that's his particular statement. But anyway.
That's true.
Kicked in once again. Going into the middle, and nice intercept mark there by Matt Garofalo of the Demons. He handballs it off to Jeremy Hum now, and they're looking to move it out. Looking for Aaron Ten Buren on the wing. Oh, it just goes off his hands. Can he win the race for it?
Good shepherd.
Yeah, trying to, basically get him off the ball there. That
Panic.
was panic once again. Not hitting the panic button, per se. Not hitting the himself button, I'm sorry. And it goes to Peterson. Peterson can't really get a clean handle on it. And here we go once again. Nice move there, just zipping through traffic. He gets it to the boot. Question is, who's going to be there to get it? Simpson tries to get in there as well, but it goes to ground. And Columbus trying to come out with it. And he's hauled down, but he's able to get it away just. He did get the handball out. And Columbus kicking it back through. Taken easily there by Jeremy Hum. He plays on, he handballs it ahead. And here come the Demons once again. The kick goes past Matt Wood. He's able to get it on a bounce, though. And he handballs it ahead. And there's going to be a race for it now. Jeremy Hum runs through traffic. He's going now along the boundary. Hum! And, he ran out of bounds. Oh, that looked like he was making a ride for the goals, a drive for the goals, but just ran out of bounds there.
Yeah.
Can't really see the line there, so just going over and unfortunately went out of bounds, so it'll be a boundary throw-in.
A lot of things have been baking in the sun, and that paint definitely has as well.
Yes, indeed. And it comes out, and Columbus looking to get the clearance. They do have numbers at the moment there. And Hum has it, though, gets it off the ground. Nice job there getting off the deck, although his handball is partially smothered and doesn't get to its intended target. And let's see here. Demons still working with it. And defense are trying. Oh, big tackle there. He's wrapped up, and the umpire will just call for it and ball it up. Demons applying a lot of defensive pressure right now.
Ryan Ressinger in there on the stop as the ball will go up into the air. As Smith had it deflect off his hand, Hum knocks it forward. Panic is there, and he finds Hamilton, who'll come out. Hamilton gets to the edge of his 15-meter allotment. He goes. That one is knocked in the air. Garofalo is there to crumb. It spits loose. That one is kicked into one of the players as Devine was there, and then coming out to get it, and a long kick in towards the goals. It's going to bounce. It's going to roll. But then going back to clear it out is Smith. Colin Smith up the left side looking for Jonik. Jonik's just going to pick it up before it goes out. And then goes out of bounds off of Shack. And Jonik was able to get on his full. And that's what he was pointing at. Yeah. And a great job by Jonik to turn it over, to cause a turnover. But he goes a turnover on himself. So somebody opened a bakery in that pocket because there are a lot of turnovers. And there's a nice mark going back there taken by number 20. By Mortz.
That's Dave Morton.
Thank you, Dave Morton.
Usually wears the number 30. Today he's wearing 20. And let's see. Hang on. We've got.
No.
Once again, that's another field.
Darn whistle.
Yes. And Jonik once again with a spoil. And this time, Jonik caught high. So free kick going to the Demons. And he will get it to the boot, looking for Ten Buren. Actually, Hum almost went up and had another specky, and it goes off a couple of hands, and Ten Buren just tries to move it forward so it'll sit for him, and he doesn't, and it's kicked ahead once again, goes over, and it's marked by the Jackaroos, and they're moving it once again, and with the ball there, that is number 52,
Hamilton.
that is Dan Hamilton, and it's kicked back now, Jonik has it, and Simpson he only gets it on one hand, but he's also able to pick it up off the ground, it sits for him, and he handballs it off, and here comes Columbus once again. Keep in mind, since the second half started, nobody has scored on either club. And with it now, that's number 42. That's Courts once again. And it kicked in toward the sticks. And let's see here. We have a stoppage in play.
No, it's a behind.
It's a behind, okay. But
just as you said that, as we hadn't had a point, now we have a point.
yes, indeed. And the point goes to the Boston Demons.
So it really doesn't change anything. It's still a major goal. Is really the difference is a 3-point game as the kick goes up long, and it's going to be a free kick to Boston. I didn't see what that was initially. It was in fact holding the ball.
He was trying to run the ball, then he was wrapped up by Johnston.
So 33.
Oh,
Johnson,
what a mark!
Yep.
What a mark there
By Preet.
Preet, yeah, jumped up and got up over Mike Shepard.
Oh, and another one, Garofalo.
Intercept mark, nicely done. It goes over Shepard's head, but it's going to take a Demon's bounce. And he stopped short and winding up getting in there, and I was resting here for the Jackaroos. He's still trying to get there in there. Demon's trying to tap it ahead. And with it there, Benjamin Thaverge. And let's see, we've got a...
It looked like it bounced. It looked like it bounced out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay. So that's...
I was going to say, what the heck is going on with these marks?
Hey, it's good to watch.
Yeah,
one of my favorite parts of the game.
Extremely fun to watch, especially here in the U.S.A. where you don't see that a whole heck of a lot.
Shepard has it now, trying to get rid of it. He's able to get rid of it somehow. And then, let's see. Let's see.
Other field, play on.
Field, yes. Matera's got it there, loses it. Still a battle on the ground right now. Demons up by 3 points. Hum has it now. Hum ducks a tackle.
Wow.
Nice handball. Gets it over, and he's not able to get it cleanly, though. Handball fell a little short. And they're just applying a lot of pressure, trying to stop the ball. That looked like a throw. And it was a throw. We got pinged. Free kick, Demons.
That's kind of harsh considering that Shaq was on the ground, but
he did go up with both hands.
But he did go up with both hands. Yeah, it's the right call, but it's a little unlucky there. But free kick to Courts again. Up the left side.
Almost got it over.
Nope, Simpson goes after it. He'll paddle it along to himself. He'll pick it up and say, hey, why don't you chase me, Matt Garofalo? And he does, and he goes long. And that's a good job to get it on a bounce. It's a left-footed kick on the way, and it is there.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a play. Trying to see who caught it at the end of it, but that was all started by Clyde Simpson in his own halfback flank, coming up with the ball and getting a good ball over to his midfielder, and it was pretty much a wide square. So Columbus has hit the front for the first time in the game, and they are now on 4 straight 24. It's a 3-point lead to Boston, 3-3-21.
And once again, the Demons leading in scoring shots, but trailing in the game because...
Bill's first rule
of footy.
Yes. If you kick too many behinds, you'll get your behinds kicked.
Unless you're Adelaide. Coming out of the ruck now, one of the Demons trying to rove it there, and then was wrapped up by about 10 Jackaroos players. So they'll just go up. Can
you imagine even if Adelaide, and of course...
Oh, my goodness. Nice clearance. And Wood's got it now. Wood delivers a long kick, and it's going to go well wide, but it's still going to be in play. And loose ball down there. Demons.
He was taking his legs out.
Yeah. No call, though. Play on. And
yeah, he's going to get called there as Darius Madison had the ball last, and he couldn't get it cleanly enough.
So it's a free kick going to the Demons. The Demons could take the lead back right here. This is a big kick for the Boston club. And this would be a big win for them, too, if they can hang on.
And this is Chris Wright.
Chris Wright. He's kicked a couple of goals in the last game.
There it is.
Bingo. Goal Demons. Wright with another one. He's found the big sticks a few times today. And now it's 4-3-27. Once again, Boston has hit the front. They surrendered the lead, and they take it right back. And as time continues to tick away in this second half.
And a great job by Boston really to hem them in when they smelled blood in the water. Columbus was at it, and you saw the inexperience of Darius Madison, who's relatively new, but a good job by Wright to pounce on him, literally and figuratively, and get the point. So it's a 3-point lead for Boston. Waning moments of the second half. Can they salvage a win out of this? Great hit out again, but not as clean. And picking it up is Panic, who will go out to the near side, one-on-one contest, and getting called over the back is 42.
That's Courts once again.
Who is Courts once again, as he called for hacking in basketball parlance. Matthew with the kick. It one hops in on Gardner. Gardner will try for Hamilton. It's punch free. And then out of the man. Stretch can't get to it, but Shepard can, and he just gets it. He was caught almost borderline high there, but not called. It bounces around. Wood clears out space, and then Boston picks it up. Here is Ten Buren again, the man who has half of his name on the back of his uniform. And now up on that far side, here comes Columbus to try and clear it out. It one hops past Hamilton. Picking it up again is Courts, and he gets a bear hug, 2-on-1. And there is Matt Wood, who finds Shepard, who is Johnny on the spot. He can't get to him. Big hit there by Smith, and then Smith with a karate kick just getting around, and the ball will roll. It's still in play, kept in by Ressinger. Ressinger tries to go. He goes in short looking for Meyer. Daniel Meyer is taken down.
Looks like a high contact. Yep, and so it's going to be a free kick to the Demons.
I think a goal here would make it very difficult.
Yes, indeed. Daniel Meyer, number 37. He just handballs it out to Matt Wood, and he backs Wood. Wood kicks it in, and almost, marked.
Marked.
That's gorgeous. Number 14 for the Demons.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either, but anyway, it's kicked in. That looks like it's going to go a little. Actually, goes off a couple of hands. He's going to snap it toward the goals. It's going to go across the face of goal, though. And we've got another stoppage, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick. Looks like there was contact off the ball. And or has it gone out?
No, it's a free kick.
No, it's a free kick.
Free kick to the Demons. It's going to be number 42. That's Courts once again. And there we go. Oh, actually, no, that's a point.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, someone's clapping. Oh, it's an opposition player.
Yep.
So Courts had a chance to adjourn with that one, but not quite. So he may approach the bench after this.
Well, the jury is still out on that one, on those jokes. But in any event, it's back to a 4-point game. Again, getting towards the dying embers of this second half. Let's see if Boston, this would be a big character-building win for this club.
That would be huge. Nice smother there. That was Rory Smith. He's just big kick now in toward the sticks, looking for a target in low. And we've got another free kick or another whistle.
Oh, this was behind the play.
Oh, it looks like the Demons once again might be getting a free kick here. Yes, indeed.
And it's right. Well, if the last one didn't do it, this goal should probably seal it if he kicks it.
Right. You're talking about right now it's a 4-point lead. One straight kick can change the course of the game. But here, if he puts it in, then Columbus is going to need 2 straight kicks in order to overcome it. So right now at an angle, probably about 40-degree angle or 50-degree angle or so. And boots it in. That looks good.
Except
waiting to get the adjudication. Oh, it's just a
point.
It's
just a point.
Just a point.
Oh boy.
They can't put it away here.
That is not good.
That could be concerning, especially if Columbus is able to get one through really quick. All they need is one. Clyde Simpson showed us that last time.
Yep. And they've been hitting on the counterattack. Let's see if they can do that here. As the ball is up on that far side, again, it's Smith. Smith ping-pongs around. Wood with a chip in. Can't get it is Madison for Columbus. Madison's going to chug after it, and the ball goes over and out, a boundary throw-in. Boston will take this as the ball is hemmed in the Columbus back pocket with that 5-point lead.
Taken back in once again. Off the ruck, tapped out by, I think that was Wood that tapped it out, or was it Smith? 22, 27, one of the others. But anyway, Columbus has it now, but the Demons applying pressure here. Columbus trying to move it out and goes over. Demons have numbers, but it takes a weird bounce, winds up in Columbus's hands, and now the Demons have to move back and get some pressure in. Oh. And once again, it takes a friendly bounce. Tapped aside by Joe Connor. He couldn't get it to Jonick, though. Kicked in toward the goals. There's nobody there.
Nobody's there.
And let's see here. It's going to go wide. It's going to be a behind.
Oh, boy.
That's a single point.
Oh, boy. They got absolutely lucky considering they had nobody back there than the Demons, and they're in a quick hurry to get that out of there. Home with a strong mark up the right side, going into the middle for Shepard, who can't take it clear try. That's Ten Buren, who gets to it. Almost a president was Ten Buren, and now they go inside again. Columbus has it. Simpson handballs it back. No one in particular. Stacks on the mill, balls on the deck. Shepard again handballs it on. Still punched forward, picked up again by Boston, now cleared out by Columbus. We have a man down in the middle of the field. It's right. He is getting up slowly. He's on his knees. Meanwhile, Columbus will go back in the other direction. Can they hit on the counterattack? Devine with a good job to stop it. He's harassed by a Hamilton, and then it's tied up. Getting near the end here as there's a worm-burning, finger-breaking mongrel kick through Ressinger, through Shepard, picked up through the middle, handballs it into the middle looking for Ressinger again. It's kept on by Boston. There's a kick towards the sticks, crashed into the sticks. What's the call?
It's a goal!
It's a goal, and that should just about do it.
5-5-35 for the Demons, 4-1-25 for Columbus.
My goodness, another poster.
Yeah, you know, it wouldn't be a season on Stateside Footy unless we had at least one goalpost blowing apart at some point. May want to point out that our camera person got it. Yes, Stacy being modest as ever.
Yes. My good, what a passage of play that was, Bill. The fact that Columbus had that chance, they were pinning them in, it was loose in the middle, and just Boston just relentless in the middle of the ground. Their midfielders winning the battles there, and that may have won them the game, as it is a 10-point spread, 35-25. Here they come again. Long kick deep. Going back to get it is Laurer, and the ball will roll over and out of bounds. And again, an advantageous situation for Boston, who are trying to see this one out. 4-5 plays 5-5 rather plays 4-1.
5-5, 35.
Yeah, 5-5 plays 4-1.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I was trying to pretend I was Australian for a moment, which is how I spend most of my day.
And Shepard trying to get rid of the ball, and the umpire just says, "My ball." He'll toss it up after everyone was tied up there. Demons applying a lot of pressure here. And hit ahead once again by Smith. Nice job by Rory Smith. Who's going to get there first, though? That's a question. It's kicked out by Columbus, and just outside the outstretched hands there. Oh, boy. He ran into a brick wall there. And there's a race for it now. Columbus has it. And they handball ahead. Nice job there getting a hand in. Who was that for the Demons? That was beautiful. It was number 29, Colin Smith. And let's see. Kick goes in, and it's not going to be Martin. It's going to take another weird bounce. Garofalo in there as well. Jonik's got it now. Jonik just gets it to the boot. He's able to kick it up the boundary and then kick back in by Simpson. And it's going to roll a little bit, take a bounce, and then put ahead. Demons once again with it. Hang on.
That's it.
Well, that's going to do it. That's the final siren, the final horn, the final whistle. And Boston has held on. As you mentioned, a huge character win for the Demons. Final score, Boston Demons, 5 goals, 5 behinds, 35 points. And the Columbus Jackaroos, 4 goals, 1 behind, 25 points. And that'll do it for this episode. Join us next time for more Stateside Footy.